Ben White closes into Arsenal transfer as William Saliba goes to Marseille. It is getting busy at Arsenal Football Club. So today we are going to get an update on Ben White's potential transfer to Arsenal. As well as that, are Matteo Guendouzi and William Saliba both on their way to Marseille? Let's discuss in today's episode of the Transfers FC. Yo, what is going on, guys? My name is Baz14 and one day off, but your boy's back. As per, I'd massively appreciate if you guys can go down there and smash a like on the video, and while you are down there, please do consider subscribing to your boy's channel as well, because you know we are on that road to 50,000 subscribers. But let's get straight into Ben White, William Saliba and Matteo Guendouzi, and I'm going to start off with the incomings, in particular one Benjamin White. As the Express are reporting today that Ben White has set his heart on a move to Arsenal. Some reports indicated that White's head may briefly be turned by the swift speed of Everton appointing new manager and preparing a deal for him, but it wasn't enough to entice him away from a desire to play for Arsenal. So according to the Express, Ben White wants to play for our gargantuan institution, and it's things you'll have to see. But in terms of the overall transfer and the payments, Duncan Castles of the Sunday Times says, my understanding is that this week they, Arsenal, have improved their offer, increased the initial down payments and made the schedule of the payments over the course of the contract more attractive to Brighton. Now, this is the main reason why, thus far so, Ben White has not been confirmed as an Arsenal player. The Liverpool Echo claim news of Everton's interest in Ben White is false. Of course, Liverpool is a city where Everton is located, so there may be some reliability there. But in the case of what Duncan Castle said about agreeing a payment structure, it goes in line with what the reliable David Orney said as well only a week ago, that Arsenal were moving closer to an agreement with Brighton for Ben White, and that Brighton wanted a guaranteed £50 million, and that Arsenal were offering 45 plus 5 in add-ons. Face-to-face negotiations have taken place, and negotiations continue over add-ons and payment structure. Richard Garlick right now is negotiating the payment structure, and it seems like Arsenal are very close to finding the agreement. We've already agreed personal terms as per Fabrizio Romano and Chris Wheatley, so again, reliable sources. And on Chris Wheatley, as he recently said on his Instagram, the deal is all but done, would expect it to be finalised after the Euros, and that White wants to join Arsenal. With Ben White currently being with the England squad at the Euros, I think once his involvement there is done, I mean, if it comes home, it comes home. Just like we saw with Kieran Tierney, hopefully we get a quick and brief announcement of Ben White and Arsenal agree the fee and complete the transfer. But what are your thoughts on Ben White, and are you happy with him potentially coming to Arsenal for a fee of 45 to 50 million pounds? Another reason why your boy is pretty much convinced that we're going to sign Ben White is because Arsenal have now sanctioned a loan deal for William Saliba, the Mbappe of centre-backs. And that was confirmed via an exclusive from David Ornstein that Arsenal defender William Saliba looks set to join Marseille on loan. Not done, but the 20-year-old has picked Olympique Marseille for many options, and now clubs need to agree a deal. Arsenal want him to get a full season playing, but apparently it's still part of the long-term thinking. With David Luiz already having left Arsenal this summer, Arsenal would not have sanctioned the loan deal of William Saliba if they did not have another centre-back lined up, signed, sealed and delivered, and I think that player is Benjamin White. But more on William Saliba, there's been a lot of fallout. A lot of Arsenal fans are angry and they're going, what are Arsenal doing? It's a disgrace how they're treating him. But as David Ornstein said there, Arsenal apparently have him in the long-term thinking, and most importantly, this is just a loan transfer. And when I say just a loan transfer, I mean no obligation to buy and no option to buy. And this was confirmed by Chris Wheatley, saying there is no obligation clause in William Saliba's loan deal to Marseille. It's a straight loan. So all the fans that want to see Saliba play at Arsenal in the long-term future, at least there we have a little bit of hope to hold on to. For Reece Hawkins has also reported that Marseille was seeking to include a 15 to 20 million euro option to buy for William Saliba in a deal with Arsenal, who refused. Marseille are now facing competition from several clubs trying to convince the defender to change his mind last minute. Whatever you think of Saliba's loan deal, one thing I will say is I would prefer to see him stay in the Premier League. And that's where Footy Mercato reported that Southampton and Newcastle are still trying to sign William Saliba on loan, with Arsenal also preferring the player to join a Premier League club. But we have seen Saliba play in Liga, he's passed the test. How about he comes to the Premier League and plays week in week out here for a Southampton or Newcastle? I don't mind whatever of those teams. David Ornstein on the William Saliba situation, it isn't great, but all parties involved accept he needs a full season of regular and ideally Euro football. Not realistic at Arsenal, but should be on loan at Marseille, his choice. How it goes for the 20-year-old will likely dictate his Arsenal future. I was surprised to find this out, but so far so, Saliba is yet to play a single full season in his career, whether it's Saint Etienne or Arsenal or Nice or any club whatsoever. And so if you are to forget the name of the player and the reputation and all the hype, sending a 20-year-old centre-back to play a full season of non-stop football rather than him coming in and out of the Arsenal team, it's not the end of the world. But one thing I need to see from Arsenal, if you really think Saliba is a part of your long-term future, then how about you give him a contract extension and you make it clear to the Arsenal fan base and Saliba that you are a part of our future, and that will be a clear indication. But nonetheless, your boy is disappointed not to see the Mbappe of centre-backs play at Arsenal next season. But what are your own thoughts on William Saliba going out on loan to Marseille? And most importantly, would you prefer to see him play a full season away or come in and out of the Arsenal team? And then going into next season, who do you see as Arsenal's main centre-backs? Is it Ben White? Is it Gabriel Magalhaes? And what do you think should be Arsenal's centre-back partnership? Matteo Guendouzi will also join Saliba and Marseille from Arsenal as per Fabrizio Romano. Agreement to be completed next week, and Guendouzi has turned down Benfica bid as he only wants to go to Marseille. As sad as it is, it looks like it is the end of Matteo Guendouzi's Arsenal career, a loan with the obligation to buy to Marseille. As per Charles Watt as well, Arsenal have agreed a deal with Marseille for Matteo Guendouzi. It will be a loan with the obligation to buy next summer. Arsenal will receive around £10 million for the midfielder, and the deal could be completed in the next few days. The fee of just £10 million has got a lot of Arsenal fans questioning Richard Garlick, Edu Gaspar and Arsenal in general. But then you have to look into the variables. Matteo Guendouzi was on the market last summer and Arsenal set a €25 million price tag and no one came in. And so going into this year with just 1 year left on his contract, obviously his price was going to drop. And so with Arsenal having to sell so many other players like Xhaka and Bellerin, etc., we don't have that much time to negotiate little fees here and there. I guess we just have to accept it. He has also given a very interesting interview where he says, "I am concerned about the club situation because Arsenal deserve great things. I am a Gunner from the bottom of my heart and will remain so no matter what." Every time Guendouzi played for Arsenal, he always put the desire and the passion, and he really played for the badge. But unfortunately, things weren't meant to be. It is what it is. Life goes on, and Matteo Guendouzi will now be replaced by Albert Sambi Lukonga. So, as much as it pains me to say, on to the next. But what are your thoughts on Matteo Guendouzi leaving Arsenal? Are you for it? Are you against it? And what about his price tag of just £10 million? Moving on, let's discuss Renato Sanchez and his potential Arsenal transfer. Renato Sanchez, the Portuguese baller, he plays for Lille, and as I said, as you guys know, Arsenal love to sign players from this club. And today we have the most reliable source till date to link him to an Arsenal transfer. As L'Equipe have said that Renato Sanchez could join Arsenal or Liverpool, with both clubs very interested in the player after his performances aroused interest. Lille are in the process of selling players this summer, so a move would be possible. Liverpool and Arsenal linked to Renato Sanchez, and I can see why. He's a quality midfielder, and as much as your boy would like to see him at Arsenal, I do have my concerns. And it is pointed out very clearly by LT Arsenal here, the only concern with Renato Sanchez is his fitness record. In the last 2 seasons, he's had 8 different injuries and missed over 160 days of football as a result. And so he is a great player, I'm not saying no to the player, but his overall injury record is very dodgy. And so for Arsenal to replace Granit Xhaka, who, say what you want, at least he's always fit, it could be a massive risk, but is it something that you want to take? Let me know your thoughts on Renato Sanchez, and with his injury record in mind, do you want to see Arsenal sign him this summer? Fabrizio Romano says it's true, it's confirmed that Arsenal did submit a bid for Manuel Locatelli. They will wait in the background to see what will happen. If Juve cannot find an agreement with Sassuolo, they are ready to jump in and sign him. So Arsenal Football Club are ready to pounce if Juventus cannot agree that deal for Manuel Locatelli. And to be fair, he does look a bit like Haywire from Prison Break as well. The deciding factor in his transfer is going to be Juventus' financial situation. Personally, I think eventually they're going to find the fees or they're going to agree a swap deal. But if they cannot do that, my fellow Arsenal fans, let's keep a little eye on this transfer. Get French Football News claim that Lyon are going all in for Ajax goalkeeper Andre Onana as per the request of Peter Bosch. Arsenal were also in negotiations but refused to guarantee the player a #1 spot ahead of Bernd Leno. Talks are also ongoing with Inter Milan, and Onana wants to be at AFCON 2022. A lot of Arsenal fans are very confused. They want want to know why exactly are Arsenal not signing Andre Onana, and why would you not give him the #1 spot over Bernd Leno because of his ability to play out of the back. But as there always is, there are external factors and you guys are going to have to listen. Because as an Ajax fan points out, I think it'll be hard to see Ajax sell Onana. We cannot forget that he can't play up until November, and then after that he will be leaving for the African Cup of Nations in January. What club wants to spend money on him knowing he'll be a free agent in 1 year? This is why I think Arsenal didn't push through, but this does make a little bit of sense. So essentially with Andre Onana, you're signing a goalkeeper who's going to miss 5 months of the season, which it's not what you want to hear. But regardless, your boy remains unchanged. I still want to see this goalkeeper at Arsenal, whether it's this year or next year on a free transfer. I think this is too good of a goalkeeper to miss out on, and so Arsenal, hopefully you guys can sort a deal out. But in terms of goalkeepers, AJ Wood claims that Arsenal ready to make a move for Sam Johnston if they can't strike a deal for Aaron Ramsdale. Now Sam Johnston and Aaron Ramsdale would both be #2 goalkeepers, so I'm not as bothered by this. And of course last season our backup goalkeeper was Matty Ryan, but he looks set to join Celtic instead. But on that backup goalkeeper, who do you want to see Arsenal sign, and would you be for Sam Johnston of West Brom to replace Matt Ryan as Arsenal's #2 goalkeeper? And moving on to the other Arsenal news today. First things first, both Gabriels, Martinelli and Magalhaes are off to the Olympics. As Brazil have confirmed, Arsenal duo Gabriel Magalhaes and Gabriel Martinelli have been called up to the Brazil national team for Tokyo Olympics this summer, which will take place between July the 23rd and August the 8th. So essentially both Gabriels are going to miss Arsenal's preseason and also the start of the season. But you know what, your boy is happy for both Gabriels. Go out there, represent the Brazilian national team, win a gold medal and come back with increased confidence. Arsenal legend Patrick Vieira today has been announced as the new official Crystal Palace manager. So Arsenal will be up against an Arsenal legend next year in Patrick Vieira, who also was a part of the whole Daniel Weck, Thierry Henry and Dennis Bergkamp takeover deal. So that's very interesting. And even though your boy is not the biggest fan of Crystal Palace, I wish him the best of luck there. And you know what, Patrick, if you fancy giving Wilfried Zaha his dream move to Arsenal, then you know what to do, you know who to call. Martin Odegaard has officially confirmed that he will not resign and join Arsenal despite Arsenal wanting to sign him, and that Real Madrid plan to keep Martin and that Isco could leave the club if the right bid arrives. And Odegaard giving a lengthy message to the Arsenal fan in which he says, "You'll always have a special place in my heart." You know what, lads, your boy is low-key silent because you guys know your boy has a bit of love for Martin Odegaard as a player, but I do wish him the best of luck at Real Madrid. But what does that leave for Arsenal in terms of the attacking midfield department? And so I'm going to throw it to you guys down below in the comments. Let me know what attacking midfielder, now with Odegaard staying, do you want to see Arsenal sign this summer transfer window? But that is the video there and there. If you have enjoyed, smash a like, and while you're down there, do subscribe to the boys channel as well. If you want to follow your boy on them social medias, the links will be down below in the description. That was the latest episode of the Transfers FC. Ben White, William Saliba, Matteo Guendouzi and Drama FC Arsenal Football Club. I'll see you soon in a bit.